Today we're going to be building a lumber mill and tree farm using Create Mod Minecraft. Make sure you hit subscribe and let's get straight into the video. Okay, so I've cleared out this area up here just above the iron factory we built last episode. So what we're going to do here is make a few farms and also a big building here that's going to house all of the storage and that sort of thing. We can have more farms going up here as well. But first of all, I want to build just a basic oak farm. So the way these things work is going to be using contraptions, and we're going to be placing the saplings using deployers and then mining the trees with mechanical saws. So I'm going to go ahead and build up one of the machines and I'll show you how it works. Okay, so I built up the contraption. Basically the way that it works is using a mechanical bearing on the bottom, and we've got some chassis going around. We've got a barrel to put the saplings in, and then these deployers are going to place the saplings. I've filtered them all so they can only accept saplings. Then you've got some saws along the bottom which are going to break the trees when they grow, but they won't break the saplings hopefully, and then this should work as I place. There you go. I have only got 18 saplings, so it won't currently fill the whole thing, but yeah. Once these grow, and these should slowly grow, and you end up getting trees, and then the saws will break them, we get more saplings, we get more wood, and they can go in there. This will hurt you. And then what I want to do eventually is use some of these portable storage interfaces to try and take the stuff out. So yeah, that's basically how I'm going to do it, using these things, and then we can bring them onto a belt and bring them over to the wood factory over here or whatever, and then bring stuff down from up here as well. So that should basically be how it's going to work. We need to build a few more of these and then we'll get working on the factory. Okay, so I made an outline for the build, and we got the wood farms working really well. We got a bunch of wood in here, we got a few stacks in there and another few in there. I do have a little bit of a problem where trees are growing too tall, but that should just cancel itself out eventually. But yeah, this building, we're going to go for sort of a L shape and then a bit on the back. This is just going to stop at this height, and then the rest of it's going to keep coming up a bit more, and we'll have a sort of slanted roof hopefully. So I'm going to build up this wall, and then I'll show you how I'm going to do the roof. Okay, so I built up the structure, and basically what we've got going on is sort of a slanted roof coming up here, and then we've got a little hangover section over here that I'm going to put a little slab roof over the top of. That is bring a little hangover out at the front to make like a terrace, and then that's going to go out onto this wood farm, get the wood out of that machine and bring it in a belt and bring it in here, and we can have a storage system going on somewhere here, and then this wood mill will be fully operational. And then what I want to do is build more of these for each different wood type. I think that same design should work for most of them. I'll get like spruce and birch and stuff going so we can have those automated. But yeah, let's put a roof on this thing. I'm going to go for some deep slate, I think. Okay, I put on the roof and it looks pretty decent. I've got in a little overhang over there, and then we're going to put in a little bit of spruce wood over here, I think, just to signify that this is a wood building, obviously. So I'm going to put something up like this, if I can reach that. There you go. And then have just a little canopy that goes over the top like this. I can't make it too big because there isn't actually much space here with all of this farm in the way. So yeah, that's a nice little canopy. And what I did to get out the resources from the machine, I put in this thing, which links up to the one on the machine, and then you can output all the stuff from there, and then that brings this into a vault which just stores all of the random stuff, and then the oak wood comes out of here, goes into this vault where I can put all of the different types of wood, and then in here we have a little storage system which I need to light up. So we have a storage system where we can have wood in this one. I'm going to need to expand this down more, and then we can have oak here, spruce here, birch, whatever. We can keep going for how many set. We've got 7 wood types we could put in there, so that's pretty decent. And then I've got a little bit over here that I need to add a roof on, but I think I'm going to use some different blocks for that. So yeah, I think I like how this looks so far. I might actually change this thing a little bit, make it a bit taller. We're going to add a few more details into this build, so we need to add probably a window on this side and a window on the other side, and then also do an interior of some sort and put on the roof here. Okay, so for this back roof I'm going to put in some different viridium slabs and a bit of random blocks of this stuff I found in the ground, but it looks really nice for like a little different coloured roof. So I'm going to put some of this up here. Okay, I've got that roof in, and now I need to figure out where I want to put some windows in this build. So this is going to be a bit difficult because these are all slightly off-centered. So the way that this is going to work, we're going to have to go 2 blocks in. Actually, if we do it from the inside, it's probably the easiest way to do it. So we'll take the centre of this, which it looks like this block here, and then we'll bring up, that's an issue as well. It can't be the centre of that, it has to be the centre of this, like this. So we want it up here. I'm going to make a similar window to the ones we have over there. Just bring this up and put some pillars maybe on the sides. Just bring it up something like that. And then bring the same thing over here. But I don't want one on this side because there's going to be all the machinery back there, and this will all be open, so we can have the chests in here. So we'll just have one on this side, I think. will do good. And then we'll put a few pillars going up on these, a few of the cut granite pillars on the sides here. So yeah, we'll get that in, and then we'll get a floor into this place and start making it look a bit more like a factory. Okay, so I put in a couple of windows, and I put in a floor of stripped oak wood in here to sort of symbolize what we're making here, and we're getting some really good rates on this farm, so it's all filtering down. I've added an extra chest so it comes down into here. And then yeah, this farm is working really well, and I showed you all of this. So yeah, this thing looks really cool. I added also a chimney on the top there. I'm gonna get killed. So I added the chimney up there to make it look a bit different, and we got a window on the front here as well. And then I'm gonna go and build this building. What this is gonna be is sort of a house for me almost. Let's get on with making some more of these wood farms for some different wood types. Okay, so now I've got the building done. I've added in another farm, so we've got the spruce wood up here. I made this one slightly smaller, and I think this one is slightly less efficient because spruce trees don't really like to grow next to each other like this. Maybe there's a better farm to do this, but this is basically the same design as that one. But what we've got here is just a belt that goes down a chute, and this goes into the same vault. And then we've got a little funnel that's going to take out all the spruce wood and put it in the same place in here. I do want to eventually have all of this moved to like a central storage system. Let's go and have a look at what I did with the drill earlier today. What the drill is doing, it's really insane now because I've got a bunch of more drills on it, so it's a little bit bigger, and it's just making so many diamonds. I've just ran it for a little bit, you can see here, and it's just every 5 seconds it's bringing up a batch of diamonds, and now I've got 20 diamond ore. I'm just collecting it all till I get some fortune, but this is really insane. So I basically never need diamonds again. I'm trying to get some redstone because I need a few more of to make the electron tubes for all the machines I want to build. This drill is getting really good. I need to make it. I can make it even bigger. And what I want to do is put some brass funnels on it to get rid of all the cobblestone and the deep slate that I don't really need. So then I just get the good resources. But yeah, this thing is working insane. So let's get back to the project. Okay, so I also want to show you guys something cool that I've been working on in my test world. So this is just a schematic here of an andesite farm that I want to build. This is I'm going to edit this design slightly, but basically the way that it works is you have cobblestone coming in from the cobble gen. We're going to have to belt that over from here, have that come in here. It gets crushed twice down into sand, then it gets haunted by these soul campfires, and all the stuff gets filtered out that we don't need. Then it gets washed, and then it becomes quartz and golden nuggets, and these mechanical arms, these are quite interesting. So what these things do is they'll pick up stuff from depots and put them into these mechanical crafters in the correct place to create. First we create diorite, then we have the diorite go into here and combine with cobblestone, and that makes andesite, which collects it up in here, and this thing is pretty fast, so that is nice. But yeah, I need to build this in here, and I just put in this outline so we could fit something in here. So yeah, that should be good. I just have to figure out how I'm going to get cobblestone over here. But yeah, we're going to probably do that in the next episode, as well as building this house, because I really want to get all my stuff moved up from over here, because there's loads of mess all around the place, and that will probably help with a bit of lag, just centralizing it all over here. So I don't have to have all the lag down there, and I can put something else down there. I'm thinking maybe the wheat farm will go down there. I'll just make this whole thing into a massive wheat farm. But yeah, that is the plan for next episode, so I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.